shifted, and then it was just a back and forth between. It was we were trading buckets with them in that third
Oh,
quarter.
yeah.
That fourth quarter got to our side because Brunson kind of took over. We were making timely shots, but then the Pelicans kind of hurt themselves, turnovers, foul, got in foul trouble. So we were able to knock down our shots. I mean, at one point that what helped us even more was that 3-pointer in the corner by Josh Hart, where Derek Queen fouled him because of the landing spot. So that kind of helped us.
That was sort of the turning point in the game, I'd say.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying. That basically kind of shifted the momentum towards us in that fourth quarter. But overall, honestly, Eddie, I'm sure you'll probably talk about this. Beautiful team basketball today. Like, this is one of the games where you kind of look at, you're like, they all played with each other. I mean, it's not that they don't, but like, evidently with moving the basketball, guys cutting, making timely shots. You saw Jalen Brunson being more of a facilitator and then kind of took over scoring wise in the second half. Like, it was a very good basketball game overall, but I like the fact that in this game, evidently you can see that they all played together. And then Jordan Clarkson, I mean, just proving why he needs to be he needs more minutes. I mean,
he's earned a playoff spot. Let's be perfectly honest.
100%.
And real quick, I just want to announce Celso. He's going to be in the building Thursday night versus the Hornets. Me and my daughter right behind the bench. Super excited. Shout out to Celso. You got to send some pictures here. Open up the stream and send us some pictures when you're at that game. I would like to see that.
That's going to be a good game, man, because the Hornets are playing really well.
Playing really good. I mean, they got Kobe White. They're borderline unstoppable at times.
That Kobe White trade is proving to help them very much.
Oh yeah, they're a problem.
Yeah,
they're a problem. Player of the game, Brunson. Obviously, 15 points in the fourth quarter. But if you had to choose somebody else, who would you choose?
I mean, you can go Hart. You can go Clarkson. You can obviously Brunson. You could go OG. OG was on fire from the perimeter tonight. Some defensive blocks. There's multiple.
He was great on Zion.
Great. I think. I mean, besides when Zion got his 21 points, most of it really wasn't on OG. It was on a switch. So, you give it to OG.
Zion 8 of 10 tonight. 22 points. He doesn't rebound that well. That's the only thing with him.
Right.
I mean, like you said, very balanced scoring. 21 from OG, 21 from Towns, 14 boards from Towns. Hart, 10, 8, 10, 8, and 3. McHale, 14 and 7 assists. Brunson, 32 and 7. Clarkson, like you mentioned, 10 off the bench. Mitchell Robinson, 11 and 8. Muhammad Diawara, 2 points, but took a 3, kind of missed it, but okay.
Even Cat too. Cat was a -11 tonight, but he 21 points, 8 of 17 from the field, at 14 rebounds. I know people are probably the nitpickers are probably gonna get on him.
McHale was a -9 too, but I mean they were in there when the game counted.
Right. I mean, of course, McHale 14 points. That's what do we talk about, Eddie? If McHale could give you 14 to 15 almost every night, are you mad?
We'll take it.
Right. We'll take it. So again, tonight, he shot 5 of 12 from the field. He was a -9, like you said. He was 4 of 10 from 3. But again, he made the right moves, even off. I wouldn't even say scoring wise. He had 7 assists. That's not going to be talked about a lot when it comes
right.
to
now.
We should talk people should be bringing up more. Just not on. If you're going to talk about McHale, let's not only talk about his scoring, but the fact that he's able to distribute, move the ball when he needs to, make timely threes when he needs to. So
now the Pelicans only have 25 wins on the year. Believe it or not, last year they wanted to move up 10 places in the draft, and they traded this year's pick unprotected. Okay. So they don't have their pick this year. That was a terrible trade, bro. Terrible trade. I understand you want to move up in the draft, but that's a brutal trade.
You see, it would have been different if it was protected. See, I don't think
Of
they.
course. But to move up 10 spots in the draft, I mean, that do you give up a first round pick if you're the? I mean, they must have thought they were going to be better than they were. And let's be honest, in their last 33 games, they have been over 500. They just got out to that awful start, and they just never recovered.
Yeah, and then obviously they're not getting nothing from their fucking superstar in Zion Williamson. But
Well, no. Hey, listen,
solid. He's solid.
He's been good this year.
Solid.
He's played.
I'm not gonna overdo it with him though, because
I mean, do you even consider him a superstar? Because I don't. I mean, let's be honest. Zion Williamson, he's not a superstar right now. He's a number 2 option or a number 3 option on a championship team.
It's basically their top 3 is basically the DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, who was hurt again to start the year.
Right, him.
Herb Jones, Trey Murphy,
Saddiq Bey.
Saddiq Bey is a starter. Yes, is he a star? Not by any means.
No, but
very good player.
If we're gonna talk about a team like that, obviously Saddiq can make a case for being one of their top players because
he is.
He's one of right. That's what I'm saying. Like he's one of their efficient scorers. So
I mean, I don't think they expected Saddiq to average 16, 17 points a game at all. I don't think.
No, right. I think if he's passing expectations in a way.
Oh, of course.
Right.
So, look, man, Knicks got 48 wins now on the season. Things looking up. Boston, very important. They're playing OKC tomorrow. That's a tough game. Looking at the standings now. I guess we're tied.
Mm-hmm.
But we are 1 back in the loss column. So we're 1 ahead in the win column,
but we're
1 back in the loss column.
But we necessarily need OKC to handle business.
You need OKC to beat them, and then we're gonna have to beat Charlotte, and we're gonna have to beat OKC.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to go we're gonna have to go 500 the rest of the way. Excuse me. You're going to have to only lose 1 of 2 to Houston and OKC. You got to take 1 or 2 of those games. And the rest of these teams, you got to handle the Hornets. Every team you're going to supposed to beat, you have to beat. That's where the Knicks are right now.
If I have my money on one of them, even though I feel like, listen, if they play right, they could beat OKC. But I think they could handle Houston.
I think so, too. We played them well. Although I do think they want a little payback. Chris, thank you for the very generous shout out to you. Appreciate you always coming on, always giving us love, always giving us support. Appreciate you, Chris. Let's go Knicks. But getting back to the Knicks, getting back to the how this whole thing looks. We're technically tied right now with the Celtics. Let's get to the schedule. So I think that's the most important thing right now. So let's get to the schedule. So we got, all right, let me pull it up. Should I pull it up for the viewers or I don't think they care.
I mean, whatever you want.
All right. You know what? Let me bring it up for the viewers. Let me do it. All right. Here we go. Give me a second. We're going to share. We'll stop that. Here we go. All right. So let's take a look at the Knicks schedule. So here it is. So if you guys could see it, Thursday at Charlotte, like Top said, going to be a very difficult game. Not going to be easy. Okay? Then we got a road trip. Not an easy road trip. Go to OKC on Sunday. Travel to Tuesday, you go to Houston. Wednesday, back-to-back at Memphis. So right there, those are 3 tough games. Then you're home to Chicago. At Atlanta, another tough game. Home to Boston. That could be the game for the 2 seed right there. Home to Toronto. Home to Charlotte. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games left. I think you got to go 7-2 the rest of the way to get the 2 seed. What do you think, Top?
I think that's
You think
pretty.
it's you think it's 7-2? I think at minimum
I think
it's
it's pretty.
7-2, 8, possibly 8-1.
And I don't think it's something that they can't do. Like if anybody else was to be here and be like, man, you guys are crazy. Nah, honestly, I think it's doable because they're playing so well right now.
Oh, agreed. I mean, this team 7 in a row, and even though we're not like blowing teams out like the Nets, blowing teams like the Pelicans out, we are still winning, and that's all that matters.
Right.
We're getting wins, and that's really what this is all about.
Right.
I don't know if
100%.
the alarm went off or what,
No,
but
that was me. That was me. That was me.
all good.
Yeah, that was me.
You know, I don't think these games against Charlotte are going to be easy.
Right. My bad. My bad. Getting the
It's all
call.
good. It's all good. We're going to get a little phone calls. I don't think these last 2 games against Charlotte are going to be easy. I think we might get a split. If I'm being real.
Right.
Because Charlotte, we've beaten Charlotte now, like, in a lot of games. Although I think they beat us last season. I think they might have beaten us last year. If you can look that up. Somebody look that up.
I think they did.
I want to say they beat us last season.
They did? I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was a game where we actually, it was like one of those 30 assist games, but we lost. Or it might have been to the Bulls. Either way, Charlotte is much improved, like you said. You go to Memphis on the back-to-back with Houston. I don't like that.
Right.
Because Memphis is Memphis. Remember, they're a lottery team. They're playing all kids. So, again, we'll see. Again, it's just come down to, can the Knicks get the 2 seed? Can they get it? And what are they going to have to do to get it? Because it's not going to come easy. It's not coming easy. Nothing is coming easy. This game against New Orleans was not easy. Nothing is coming easy for the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
What has to go right? I mean, can we beat OKC? It's been what, 3 or 4 years since we beaten them? I know last year they swept us both. Yeah, I don't know if we beat them in 24-25. I'm going to say no.
No. When I
might be 23-24 was the last time.
I remember when we played them in 24.
Or was it 22-23? Was it Brunson's first year?
We got it might have been Brunson's first year, but I do,
which was 22-23.
Right, but I do specifically remember when we played them with Randall's last year as a Knick.
That would be 23-24.
The first time we played them was in 23.
With Brunson, right? 22-23.
No, 23-24. But I'm talking about when the beginning of the season we played in OKC and we lost. Like we got.
I remember it was a tight game. We lost.
Yeah. Then I think they came to the Garden, and that was more of a tighter game where we had in the bag, but I think we lost it with like the last 3.
Can you look up our record? Just check the last time we beat them, because I'm going to say it's a long time ago.
Yeah,
let's get this for we're talking about this to the viewers. We got to act like professionals here, not like 2 jerk offs. Fucking unbelievable, man. Shout out to Ashley. Texas Rangers, bring it on. Good Friday. I'm warming up. All right, Ashley. Shout out to the Texas Rangers. Shout out to you for tuning in.
Let me see.
I'm going to say 22-23 is the last time we beat them. And while you look at that, I'm going to put on a T-shirt because I'm a little hot. I got this jacket on. I'm good.
Jesus Christ. We haven't beaten.
How long's it been, Tom? How long we got?
Let me see. The last time we beat them was in 2022.
21-22 or 22-23?
23.
Okay, so I was right. All right,
yeah,
so
we beat them 129-19, and we beat them at OKC.
At OKC. And that was when they were just starting to come up, right?
Yeah.
So.
And their last 12 games, though, were 2-10.
2-10. Wow, that's pretty brutal.
Yeah.
So what was the date on the time we beat them? What was the exact date we beat them?
November 21st,
Got my
2000.
fresh Mets shirt on ready. I'm ready.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay.
Yep. I don't know what size you are, but I have two of these shirts. I offered one to Quays, but he says it's too small. So
Jesus Christ. I said my guy ready for opening day, man.
all right, Ashley, I gotta get my shirt on too. There you go. We'll be talking Mets soon. Don't worry. But yeah, man. Again, Knicks just handling business, and give them credit because they just keep doing it. And good teams are teams that beat the teams they're supposed to be. And even though they're close, yes, the Nets played us close. New Orleans played us close. Who else? I mean, it's been close game after close game. Let's see. Washington at one point. No, Washington we blew out. The Pacers played us close that first time. Second time we took care of them. Golden State played us close. Utah for a little bit played us close. But we haven't lost since that Utah game, and that was March 11th.
And that same Utah game was the start of the reemergence of Jordan Clarkson.
Yes, and the reemergence of, I want to say, Cat, too.
God. Oh, yeah, facts. Oh, wow. Why didn't I think of that?
We've been so we played, just so you know, for the audience, we played Charlotte back in November, and we beat them 129-101. So we beat the shit out of them. Brunson had 33. Towns had a double-double. Yeah. Hey, man, do you think with the way Brunson's been playing, you think he's going to get any MVP votes? Maybe I think if we got the one spot, he's got a chance.
Yeah.
But if the two spot, it's just going to go, it's got to go SGA, right? I mean,
SGA, maybe Wemby. Maybe.
Wemby's probably second.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe. Like
Wemby might even get, I mean, it might be SGA Wemby this close.
It might be Wemby. It might be SGA Wemby Brunson. Like that's where that's where I see it. Because honestly, what other guard right now besides Luka maybe is
Cade,
but
Cade. Although I don't think he's got enough games in.
That's why I didn't put Cade. That's why I didn't even say Cade, because it's just like I think he's missed a good margin for it. I think.
No, I think with this, I think he's got 60 games or something like that. He's 65. It sucks for him. That's bullshit, but that's the rules.
I had no idea. Remember last episode we were talking about Detroit and how they might go down just a little bit.
They're 8-1. I think since
they're 8-2 since Cade.
8-2.
Bro, what is going on? I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, so they just have it this year. This is just what it is. So
it's just, bro, it's team basketball. They just play like a team. They play ball the right way.
The Jenkins kid from St. John's.
He's a good player. Did you see that shot against the Lakers?
First of all, not even that. I've watched him so many times on St. John's in his past while he was there, even last year.
Was he a one and done guy, or did he play a couple of years?
I think after his second year,
okay.
Yeah, but I've just watched him, and I'm like, man, whatever team gets him, they're gonna he's gonna fall.
Was he a first round pick?
I believe he was. I didn't watch.
He must have been a late first. Well, no, he'd probably be in the mid somewhere because Detroit was the 6th seed last year, or the 7th.
Yeah, 6.
6 or 7, something like that.
Because we played them in the first round. Remember, we were 3rd last year.
We were 3rd seed last year? I thought we were 2nd.
No, I think last
Cleveland. No, you're right. It was Cleveland, Boston, us. You're right. Yep. Cleveland won like 60-something games last year.
We played them in the first round, obviously, and then so. But he's all right. He's perfect for that system right now. So shout out to Jenkins, man.
Yeah. What's he? I mean, he stepped right in for Cade.
He cooked us. Not the last game we played them in the Garden.
The other one in Detroit.
Where we got blew out. He cooked us. He had like 24 points.
What's his numbers on the season? What's he averaging?
That's a good question. I'm about to search that up right now, actually.
Because I want to say his second half numbers are through the roof.
Yeah. Dennis Jenkins right here. He's averaging right now 8.3 right now. 8.3.
8.3. What's he shooting on the year?
He's shooting. He's shooting 40% from the field.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a lot worse than I had thought.
Yeah, and on
But he's coming to his own lately, though.
yeah, but that's also because what's his name? Coach is JB Bickerstaff, right?
Yeah.
JB Bickerstaff is putting the ball more in his hands. He's giving him more minutes. He's allowing this kid to freshen up. Like they're running everything, and then obviously it helps because of Cade not playing right now. So it's kind of like, all right, kid, go ahead. This is your chance with our guy out. Like this is your chance to run with it. And you know, he's doing everything he's doing everything right. Like that kid, Rick Pitino, every time Rick Pitino talks about him, he says nothing but positive things about him. You know, you see how much he's like.
Appreciate you, Jennifer.
So shout out to him. I really can't hate that kid. Like that kid, he's worked hard. He didn't start with St. John's until probably I would say like middle of this of the college season last year.
But he's an athlete, though. See, that's what Detroit has. They just have a group of athletes, and they all ball, and they all play, and they all know their role, and that's what makes them so dangerous.
That kid is quick. That kid can shoot. He can get to the basket when he needs to. Break down a defender. He can facilitate. Like he has the package of a true guard.
Right.
Oh.
Right. I mean, look, and you get look at how many other unheralded people on that team. Azor Thompson, Jalen Duran. Who else? Who else they got? They have a bunch of dudes off the bench that score. I mean, the team. It's like they do everything right. I mean, they're like a perfect. They're just like a perfect tough group, and they don't back down. They don't give up. I mean, I just like what they're doing, man.
Yeah, they're playing as a unit. They're playing together. I mean, you would have thought losing your floor general and Cade Cunningham would have broke the team down just a little bit.
Not at all.
Not at all. They're playing very well.
You know what's been a sneaky good pickup for them, and it was kind of a salary dump. Is Duncan Robinson.
More shooting.
Well, yeah, and on the year he's shooting. I think he's at 40. He's at 40% from three, and this was a guy that for years people, he's got a terrible contract. Blah, blah. Well, he's out there hitting shots. I think he's averaging. I'll tell you right now, 12 points a game, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, plays 27 minutes, shoots 40% from three. I mean, you know. That's just what you want. Like you want to. They just got a bunch of dudes that just do their job.
It's a win. It's a win for Detroit.
Even Tobias Harris.
Oh yeah, like Tobias Harris.
13 points, 5 rebounds, 4. A couple assists. Gets doesn't turn the ball over. Like they just got a bunch of guys that just fit really well.
Yeah. Nah, listen, they've played it very well. Shaq, you got to give the GM of the GM for the Detroit Pistons a lot of credit.
Karis LeVert.
Yeah, he barely.
Jaden Ivey.
He don't play. Karis LeVert doesn't play as much as he used to.
No. But he's been a sneaky good pickup. Like they got a ton of guys on their bench that could score.
You imagine if like let's say Karis LeVert couldn't really play and they picked up Cam Thomas.
I don't think I don't. If I'm a winning team like Detroit, I'm not touching him. I get why Milwaukee picked him up. They had nothing to lose. If I'm Utah or something, I'll pick him up. But if I'm going for the playoffs, I don't. He's like a cancer, and he lost a lot of money. You're talking about a dude that passed up $30 million for 2 years.
I heard. I trust.
He wanted a $100 million contract.
I know the backstory to that one.
Go ahead, tell it to the audience. Go ahead.
Well, it's not even that. I mean, again, I think the whole thing about that is that he wanted more money.
Yep. He wanted a lot more money. He thought he was going to get it.
The thing is, as a player, like this is my frustration as an agent and as a player. the closest thing that you have within this game and this profession, right? Besides anybody else that's with you 24/7 is your agent. Your agent is always going to tell you what team is interested in you, the contract extension conversation,
Trade talks,
trade
guys,
talk.
teams that want
Your
you.
agent is the closest guide that you have in this league.
Right.
I don't know where it kind of fell off to where maybe Cam was trying to tell his agent, like, no, I think I'm worth more. And his agent was kind of telling him, like, yeah, I think you're worth more too. Or maybe it went the other way where Cam was saying that and his agent was like, no, based on your production, you should take what they're offering you. Whatever fell off the handles, it's not looking good for it's not looking good for this kid.
No.
Cam Thomas really hasn't proven that he's worth what he thought he was worth.
Bro, he's gonna be on a minimum league. He's gonna be on a minimum contract next year, unless some team strikes out of free agency and they have nothing to offer. This guy's gonna he's gonna go to a team and he's gonna be on a league minimum. Unless some team gives him maybe $5 million for a year, something like that. That's where he's at. That's where his game at. But Jennifer has asked us a question, and it's actually a timely question because we just found out yesterday that the second apron went down and the salary cap went down next year. Second apron's going to be, I believe it's $222 million. Jennifer, if we re-sign Mitch, we will be a second apron team. If we re-sign Alvarado, the New York Knicks are going to be a second apron team. Again, it depends on how far they go. I think that has a lot depends on it too, right?
Wait.
But let's say they get to the finals. They are going to be a second. They're going to run this back.
Mm-hmm.
And they are going to be a second apron team, at least for 1 year. And you know what? Who cares?
Right.
You could be it for 1 year. It doesn't matter. Boston did it for many years. But they when they knew they weren't going to do it like this year, they got out of it, right? And that's what the Knicks will have to do.
Just to not to change the conversation, but just to show you how bad this thing with Cam Thomas is, this kid is 25 years old.
It's a kid. And let's be honest too. He's had some good games. I mean, he's had a couple of 50-point games. Am I not? I'm not wrong.
Career, yeah. When he was with the Nets, right? He was their number one option.
At one point, like what was it? Last season he got real hot. It was the end of last year, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
Yeah, he got real hot, and
the fall off is crazy, man.
It is. It's nuts, but it's the NBA, man. This is how it goes.
I mean, I'll tell you another guy that I think he's not there yet, and he's kind of still playing a little. He's not having a good year. But the fall off so far, just this year alone, I'm not talking about like in general career wise, like Cam Thomas, Paul Banchero.
Oh my God! Did you see him getting blocked yesterday? Bro, I want nothing to like. People are telling me let's trade Cat for him. I want nothing to do with that guy.
State saying that. Yo,
State. But there's other people too.
Yeah, but State's the one that voices it louder. Such a dumbass up, State, and I love you, State.
That is a terrible take.
That is a bad take, and you a Cat fan. You are a number one Cat supporter, and you would want to trade Cat for Paolo Banchero. Are you kidding me? Nah, bro.
I mean, I tell you, I would probably think about it.
I wouldn't.
I'll tell you why. Because Suggs is going to be in that deal. Even though I don't like Suggs. But he's got a descending contract. Right? So he's going to be the money in there. They're going to probably throw what's-his-name in that too as another salary filler, Jonathan Isaac. And that would get the deal done. But you're making Orlando better. Significantly better.
That's what I'm saying. Then on top of that, think about the chemistry that these guys have already built within the last two. Why would I want to destroy that? Because I'm gonna tell you this, Eddie. Brunson makes anybody good, right? But in terms of
whoa. Well, let's slow down there. Because that's a hot topic.
I mean, if you're a Brunson hater,
how about this? Brunson is a clutch MFer.
Okay.
Does he make his teammates better? Yes and no.
But it
He's
depends
not
on
Mr. Distributor. He's not Mr. Pass First. He's not Tyler Kolek. But he's a guy that scored 15 points in the fourth quarter tonight. 15 points.
you're
How
gonna
many
need
guys in the NBA can do that?
100%. My point is that I think if you were to make a trade like that, like you said, I think it would make us worse.
Worse.
Right.
I mean, so when it comes to Boncaro, what is it? Is it that the book is out on this guy? What is
Probably.
going on?
Probably.
Because what's he shooting on the year? I want to say he's shooting low 40s. And this is a big man.
I'm about to check right now.
Get it, pull it up right now. I'm surprised they didn't get to Mike Brown.
I think they did already because I saw somebody say that OG was the defensive player of the game today.
Really? All right. I must have missed it. Hold on. Let me
Well, and
see.
this kid is 23 years old, Eddie.
Boncaro, right?
Bro, he's shooting 46% from the field.
Okay, that's okay.
He's averaging 22 points per game.
And how many shots does he take again?
I think I gotta look at the other app for that. I don't think.
Actually, you're right. Mike Brown did speak. Let me get to him.
Yeah,
I got to get us up YouTube.
While Eddie gets that up, the whole point is that Boncaro just this year. I'm not saying overall. Cam Thomas is overall. Just this year alone, Paolo Boncaro has fallen off. This was a guy,
yes,
top 5 in the league at one point. Top
totally
5.
agreed.
Top 5. They were talking about top 5 last year when it came to Paolo Boncaro. And look, Donovan Mitchell just has 40 points right now, and they're up.
Who are they playing?
Shout out to D. Mitch, man. Bro, if the Knicks
Who are the Cavs playing? Top.
The Cavs are
playing. Are they playing Orlando?
No. Are they? Let me see. I'm trying to check. Let me see.
I got the score.
Oh, yeah, Orlando. Yep.
Orlando.
Yep.
133, 128. I got that.
Mm-hmm.
Nuggets gone, and then Hornets beat the Kings. They crushed them. Kobe White, 27 points. I'm telling you, that Charlotte game's out. Yo, hear this point total. Ready for Charlotte's point total? 34 in the first quarter, 38 in the second quarter, 41 in the third quarter, and in the fourth quarter, 21, but they took out all their starters. And Sacramento only had 14 in the fourth quarter. That is insane.
Bro, what the hell?
Everybody on that Charlotte team is scoring, bro.
That's diabolical.
Look, Diabate, 17. Brandon Miller, well, he was 5 of 15. LaMelo, 20, 26 and 8. Concanipple, 14. Kobe White, 27 off the 27 in 18 minutes.
Bro. Oh my God.
Everybody on their bench except Grant Williams scored.
I'm telling you, they're
good.
A head coach is gonna get coach of the year, bro.
They're good.
If they get to the 6th seed, Eddie, their coach is gonna get coach of the year, bro.
Now, I want to put Mike Brown up, but I don't want to go off YouTube. Should I just risk the strike or?
Nah, don't risk the strike because the more you keep risking it, the more they'll